All right. Stretch yourselves. Yeah, you know how to stretch yourself. You don't stretch yourself like this. You know, like something must say te te te. All right. Be seated. All right, so we are dealing with prophetic leadership. I think this is the most important thing that we need to do. We spoke about 2 types of leadership. Okay? 2 types of leadership. Two types of leadership styles, which are what? 1, contemporary, and number 2, prophetic. And we saw, of course, I told you that it's a whole course I'll be teaching at ISOS on the prophetic theology or propheticology. We'll deal with these issues in details, but for this purpose of training in this mentorship, I'll only remove 1 segment. But the rest will be mastered during the main ISOS training. So let's look at this. On the types of the prophetic leadership, how many types are there? 7. 1. Pulpit 2. Business 3. Evangelical 4. International, don't just international prophets. And then leadership. So, as I said, that the rest we'll discuss during ISOS, for those of you who will be at ISOS. But for the benefit of what we want to do during this training, we'll be dealing with leadership. The leadership prophets. And what did we say on the leadership prophets? So, there is a difference between contemporary and prophetic leadership. Because in the contemporary, we use what we learn in class. Remember? So what you learn in school or what you learn, it is known as contemporary, whatever. Now, in the contemporary leadership, we use different type of leadership skills. Is contemporary leadership bad? It is not bad. There are elements in church we can use it. There are certain things I normally use it. However, 80% of my leadership skill is very prophetic. In contemporary leadership, you will learn about what you do in schools. I am actually studying a lot of leaderships in the contemporary world. I've done so much leaderships with the different universities, including Harvard University. All right, where I did leadership, but in disruptive leadership. So when you are dealing with leadership as a course at school, you learn about transformational leadership, motivational leadership, all those type of leaderships, different leadership skills and styles people normally use, different CEOs, companies, Elon Musk, okay? All those type of leaderships are contemporary. You can learn them. Okay, they are modern. People keep on learning them, and there is a room for improvement. People keep on improving them. However, there is what we call prophetic leadership. And in this type of prophetic leadership, the world has not learned it. Nobody has learned it. Unfortunately, even in the theology, they have not learned it, because in theology, there is nothing called prophetic. They learn about prophets, but there is no special theology in the prophetic. In fact, We are the ones who are producing a theology in the prophetic. After what we are teaching these materials, universities in the future will gather our materials and make courses. To avoid that, we are gathering ourselves and we are making courses ourselves. All right. So in the prophetic theology, and I want you to hear this. So in the prophetic theology, we learned several things. What did I say on the prophetic theology? Anyone? Any contribution? Before I begin to teach, any contribution on prophetic theology?
Yes, shalom, my father. In prophetic theology, we said that a leader is chosen prophetically. Just like Moses, you don't look into the qualifications of somebody. You don't look into their ability.
That point is under what?
It's under prophetic leadership, my dad.
No. I know you guys are raising points, but the points that you're raising, what are they falling under? Under what topic? It's under prophetic leadership, but under what? Are they traits? Are they types? Are they what are you saying?
Okay, they fall under concerning the 7 types of the 5 types that you mentioned, Papa. They fall under leadership prophets, if I'm answering my father well.
So are you defining the meaning of prophetic leader?
Yes, my dad. And under prophetic leadership, there are 2 kinds, and that is the contemporary and the prophetic leadership.